Hey, today's tip, I'm going to make it a very quick one, is about having your child being fashionably correct. I don't necessarily mean wearing the latest fashions or the latest trends, or certainly not buying expensive clothes. What I'm really talking about is making sure that your child isn't wearing something that's going to make them stand out in a negative way. And there's two separate implications here. Now, one thing, we are talking about younger kids here. Once your kids get to a certain age, there's not a whole lot you can do about how they choose to dress. But we're talking about elementary school kids here for the most part. Well, the first thing to consider is from a bullying standpoint. You don't want to put your kids in any kind of clothes that are going to provoke bullying or teasing or anything like that. So you don't have to be on top of fashion, of the fashion world, but you do want to be conscious that you're not putting them in something that's ridiculous or funny or way too big or dirty or smelly or anything that could cause a bully to take notice and seize on the opportunity to pick on your child. So that's the first consideration. Second consideration is the way you dress your kids is going to have a very real effect both on their self-confidence, their self-esteem, how they feel about themselves when they're around other kids. And also when they're in a classroom environment. For example, in our martial arts classes, we have martial arts uniforms. If a child shows up and they're missing an important part of their uniform, every now and then you'll see a kid in class with their martial arts uniform top and missing their pants or vice versa. That really makes them feel less than the other kids. Now, they may not be able to put this in words. They may not verbalize it. But listen, you can't be the only one in class not wearing pants and not feel a little bit conscious about it. It also has, when it comes to uniform, a very real effect on their ability to focus and feel like part of the class and stay with the group as we do certain drills and as the class progresses. So make sure, when it comes to martial arts class, always have your kids wear their complete uniform. Do your best to make sure it's clean and doesn't have to be pressed, but if it's real wrinkly, maybe you throw it in the dryer for a few minutes first just to get the major wrinkles out. And when you send them to school or anywhere else, make sure what they wear does not make them stand out from the crowd in a negative way. Okay? So keep them neat, clean, and not fashionably incorrect. And that's our tip for this week. See you next time.